Hello, everybody. Astro gravitational report for the 6th of July. So, there's a lot of energies going on. If you pay attention, certain things is increasing, which is vibrations, energies, gravitations, numbers. There's been a lot of reports of people coming together, people experiencing things that are, which is pretty good because Mars and Venus are traveling together. And when we're talking about today in the morning, the moon is going to be transitioning from Aquarius to Pisces. So it will meet Saturn. But today, with all this energy that is there, I was talking about the divine masculine energies. Here it's Mars is this 27 degrees of Leo that last year there was a lot of divine energies comes in. Now you're going to be practice those divine energies. If you don't practice the divine energies, you're learning the divine energies. So be patient with yourself. It doesn't matter if you're feminine or you are a masculine. At 7 o'clock in the morning, the moon is going to be opposing this. He's going to put in pressure. But he's going to put the pressure that comes from Saturn because of what? Did you learn? And if you didn't learn, what do you need to learn? Saturn is on retrograde mode, which is the teacher is telling you, hey, remember back then? Remember what happened back then? You may look in it into the past. It is all about not to make the same situations, the same things that you did in the past. Because what do they lead you to? Either to a lesson or you evolve inside of it in you. So, looking at what these energies, they are going to be pretty much throughout the day, they're going to be a very interesting. Uh, Currently, we are going to get to the last, since the North Node is moving backwards. This is the last degree that the North Node is going to be in area and Taurus, and then the things is going to be shifting into areas. So there is a lot of shifter going on, and especially with Pluto being in that 29 degrees of Capricorn there, that is squaring the North Node. You're feeling that transformations is not what you expect to do, your karma, your destiny, and so on. You need to look at it inside within yourself. But all it's going to lead to peace. But how you create peace when the both think that it's two opposite sides within yourself are in balance. That's what we are going to be looking, that's what we are going to be learning today. The energy about 9 and 10 o'clock is going to be kind of like increasingly intense. So that's going to tell you what you're going to deal about later on. Talking about the ascendant, it's going to be adding to these oppositions of Mars, Venus, Moon, and Saturn in there. Basically, what Mother said is like, you haven't learned, you have not grown, you need to learn things. How did you took the things when they told you you need to learn things? Maybe something within your childhood is going to be revealed today, but maybe also you're going to be looking inside of yourself. Don't act childish. And this is why don't make premature actions. That is one of the things that you are going to be dealing with today. And maybe for some of you, it's going to be a lot of intensity on all this. But remember, the divine is learning everything. Now, the divine is asking you, let the things in divine, the divine helps you to mature. Are you acting of the divine or not? So, especially with the actions, if you feel things, let the divine do its work with this transition. 1 o'clock is going to be a very interesting energy there because midheaven and the sun are coming together. That is your authority. Where is your authority lies within you? You need to understand. Don't try to put your authority over the intuitions, or don't try the intuitions to take over the authority. They are meant to work in team together for you. And if you do this energies, you're going to be feeling that learning process today is going to be with this. Because the midheaven and the sun during this time at 1 o'clock is going to be exactly remind you this. Have you learned from the past when you put your authority? and you push somebody else's intuitions and you did the wrong actions, Mars does the actions. And this is why don't do premature actions today. Learn. Let the day goes by, because the energies can be helping you to understand things, but also to be dealing with a lot of more than in your plate. Talking about later on at about 2 o'clock, midheaven, it's going to be on divine energies with the moon, that it's already transitioning into Capricorn. I'm sorry, it's going to be transitioning into Pisces. In there, I was looking at the Pluto, because Pluto without divine energies with Mars is going to be really, really putting there that energies. Ascendant at 24 degrees is also divine energies with Uranus. Talking about the yachts, talking about these divine energies, you're going to find out that they're working well when you let the things from what you personally want with the things that you're personally going to need in life. And what you need in life and what you want in life are two different things. But when you create the balance within those, then you're going to find your peace. Finding your peace, there is a balance within divine energies inside of you. So it's your cooperations with the divine. Okay, at some point you may going to feel like, well, but the divine doesn't cooperate with me. That's not your job to judge. It is about the journey to be right. And you're looking inside of yourself, you may find these impatience energies that are going to be triggered exactly at 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock, midheaven, it's together with Mars. This is going to be where you are going to be asked for some kind of performance. Maybe someone's going to push your heart, your buttons. And you're like, you know what? I'm not dealing with this. I'm just going to leave it to the divine. Let divine does its work. Ascendant is going to be at Scorpio. And that is going to be adding addition pressure into there within all this. But with that transitions in there, and with Saturn and the moon opposing midheaven, Mars and Venus, things can get hectic within your own personal energies. Let me remind you, don't take your personal wars, energies to your partner. It doesn't matter if you're divine feminine, divine masculine. It's asking you not to act masculine or feminine. It's asking you to rise up to a divine masculine and divine feminine energy within you. Pretty soon, Venus is going to have this same experience right now. But it's important about the masculine energies, standing your divine ground. What it means your feet are on the ground and your head is in the cloud. And when your head is in the cloud, your head leads your steps on the ground, not the other way around. So talking about those energies, 5 o'clock, they are going to be exactly pretty much the same situations. The rising energies are coming from Scorpio. If you did the proper work, you're going to be feeling this intensity still inside of you, like a brewing, heat you up, and so on and so on. Don't act. Let the things in divine hands. Later on, if you do this at 6 o'clock, the energy is going to be calmed down. The midheaven, it's 0 degrees of Libra. There is going to be divine energies with the moon. The emotions going to come down. Ascendant is at 11 degrees, which is the rising energies. There's a yacht between the sun and Jupiter. You're going to feel the growth within you. It's like, you know what? I got to congratulate myself. I did the wrong things. But if you did the wrong things, the universe is going to remind you. Did you learn your lesson, or you repeat your mistakes? You're going to repeat mistakes until you don't learn the lesson. Once you learn the lessons, you're not repeating the same patterns, you're not repeating the same situations, and you evolve. Welcome to the age of Aquarius. You evolve. So talking about all those energies, they're going to be pretty much between 7, 8, and 9 o'clock, going to be kind of okay. But after 9 o'clock, midheaven, it goes into Scorpio. That is the work of the shadow within. And the ascendant is very close to Pluto, which is going to be adding additional divine energies. You're going to see the more of the divine rising within you. You did your internal job within yourself, balancing divine feminine, divine masculine, intuitions, and authority. Now you're talking about internal union within you. during a very heavy, intense energy of internal fights. And this is how you grow. This is how you mature. That energy is going to be coming down to later on, and talking about 11 o'clock midheaven, it's going to be at Sag. That is going to be divine energies with the sun. Pretty good in there. But at the same time, the rising energy at 11 o'clock is going to be the moon together with Saturn. And the ascendant is going to be right in there. So we have the moon at 5 degrees. I think that's a 549, yes. And ascendant, it's at 559. And Saturn, it is at 6 degrees, 54 minutes. To remind you, Saturn is a retrograde mode. Basically, Saturn, it tells you, go check the library. Go check what happened before. Go check your situations from before. Go look mistakes from before. Go look your actions from before. I taught you how to proceed in life and put it within your intuitions. Learning the intuitions, what telling you. This is going to be a very beautiful downloads for some of you. And if you guys have so many things inside of yourself, be patient from within you. If you need some personal assistance, you can find me on Facebook and send me a private message. The channel has a link. When you click on the about, you're gonna find out there is a Facebook in there. So that's what is going on for right now. And thank you guys for watching the video, and hopefully this report helps you in your life. And thank you guys for the new subscribers that you guys are coming here and you're active, sending messages in the channel. Thank you guys. Be love, be patient, and let the things happen in your life the best way, naturally. Be love and be patient. See you tomorrow.